If you're starting to get moving on your roof replacement, you should know some of the steps that will go into getting your new roof onto your home. By the end of this video, you'll know about the steps of a roof replacement as well as the products that go on a new roofing system. The first step in installing a new roof is to tear off the old one. This involves removing all the old shingles as well as any other materials on the roof such as flashing, underlayment, and nails. Your roofing contractor should take multiple steps to protect your property before this process starts, including covering sensitive areas of your home and yard with tarps, having a dumpster delivered to dispose of the old materials, and using wooden boards to protect things like your garden and air conditioning unit. The tear-off will typically start early in the morning and may take a few hours depending on the size and complexity of your roof. After tearing off the old roof, the roofing contractor will inspect the roof decking to ensure it's in good condition. By roof decking, we mean the layer of wood that's used to attach roofing materials to the frame of the building. If any damage is found, the damaged wood will be replaced with new plywood or oriented strand board, also known as OSB. This step is essential to ensure a solid and stable base for the new roof. OSB is the most common form of roof decking used today. It's made by compressing layers of wood strands and resin together to form a strong and stable panel. That strength, durability, and affordability make it a popular choice for roof decking. The next step is to install a drip edge along the eaves and rakes of the roof. Drip edge is a metal flashing that's installed along the edges of the roof to prevent water from running under the shingles and seeping into the roof decking. There are several different materials that can be used for drip edge, including aluminum and PVC. Once the drip edge has been installed, the next step is to cover the roof decking with underlayment. Underlayment is a water-resistant barrier that is installed over the roof decking to provide an extra layer of protection against water damage. The most common materials used for underlayment are a felt paper and a synthetic underlayment made from fiberglass or polyester. Synthetic underlayment has a couple of advantages over the felt paper, which is why it's more commonly used today. It's lighter and tougher, which makes it easier for contractors to install and walk on without accidentally tearing through it. In areas where two roof planes meet, like in a valley, a special leak barrier is installed to prevent water from working its way under the shingles and into the roof decking. There are several different types of leak barriers available, including self-adhesive membranes and flashing. These membranes are good for providing additional protection in areas where water is going to be spending a lot of time, like in valleys, around penetrations, and on lower slope roofs that water will take longer to run off of. Most major roofing brands sell their own version of leak barrier and require it to be installed in the aforementioned areas of the roof to be protected by any contractor workmanship warranty that they offer. After the underlayment and leak barrier have been installed, it's time to start laying the shingles. The first row of shingles will be installed using starter shingles, which are specifically designed to provide a secure base for the rest of the shingles. Starter shingles can be made from a variety of materials, including asphalt and fiberglass. In the past, contractors often used upside-down shingles to start the first layer, but recent innovations in the product have ended that technique. The starter shingles are thinner than a normal shingle would be, so that front layer sits flatter on the roof and allows water to run off more easily. They also provide a better, stickier base to prevent wind from blowing up underneath that first line of shingles. Flashing is installed around walls and other penetrations such as chimneys and vents to prevent water from seeping in around them. Flashing can be made from a variety of materials, including metal and rubber. Flashing will be installed using a couple of different methods depending on what it's protecting and where it's located on the roof. Now that all of the other protective materials are in place, the install of the roofing shingles can get started. There are many different types of shingles available, including asphalt, metal, and tile. Asphalt shingles are the most common type of roofing material, and they come in a wide variety of colors and styles. The most frequently installed asphalt shingles today are architectural shingles, which are 2-ply shingles that have more dimension, as opposed to the flatter 3-tab shingles that were most frequently used in the past. Most manufacturers offer a line or two of luxury shingles, which are heavier and far more expensive. These shingles are made to simulate the look of more expensive slate or shake roofs. Once the main layer of shingles has been installed, it's time to finish off the roof with ridge caps. Ridge cap shingles are specifically designed to cover the ridge of the roof where two roof planes meet. They come in a variety of colors and styles that will match the main layer of shingles you installed. The final step in installing a new roof is to clean up the mess. The roofing contractor will remove all the debris from the job site, including other shingles, nails, and other materials used during the installation process. They'll use a blower to ensure that nothing is left on the roof, clean out the gutters in the process, and should be using magnets throughout your yard and around the house to pick up loose nail and other debris. Additionally, the project manager will perform a full inspection once your roof replacement is complete. They'll get on your roof, take a look around, answer any questions that you may have, and make sure that the quality matches the high standards that you expect when investing in a roof replacement. Keep in mind, your final inspection usually will happen after the day after the roof is installed. No matter the contractor you hire, they should always inspect their workmanship to ensure that your roof was properly installed and that everything agreed upon in your contract has been finished and meets your approval. Now that you've learned the steps of a roof installation, I hope you're starting to feel more confident in taking the next steps in your roofing process. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.